Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patrono right here. The name of the band is Frostshock and the name of the song is The Swarm. Never heard of the band, so let's just hope for the best. Fuck. I love how it starts. Woody. Oh, Woody.
Fleming on vocals.
I know. Fuck. All right, I'm dying to hear what you
where
got
are
to
these
say.
guys from, man?
Let me find. I'm super curious too. What do you think? Anyways?
Holy shit, man! These
They're
guys
so
are
fucking good.
fucking good, man.
This might be the best discovery on the channel this year. Germany. Melodic death metal, thrash metal, unsigned independent band from Germany.
Unsigned? These are
How the fuck are these guys unsigned?
How does that happen? How do you?
What was the name of the song again?
The Swarm.
The
It was from the newest album.
Yeah, it's from the new album.
November
Came out this year.
Dude, it came out like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, came out recently. Wow.
And they're unsigned, guys.
And nobody picked up this shit.
Dude, no one was hearing this in the forests of Germany, and we're like, yeah, let's.
By the way, when it comes to videos of bands playing in forests, I thought I've seen it all, but this was actually pretty cool. I didn't like the camera, the Target acquired shit. I could have lived without it. Without it, like the angles is fine. You can give me like the what do you call it, the drone angles. That's totally fine. But don't put that fucking. It's so cheesy that Target acquired kind of shit. But I really enjoyed the vibe of the video in the forest. Like honestly, I really liked it. But I thought I've seen it all.
No one heard this in the forest and was like, "Let's sign."
I know nobody
guys.
was walking by the Carpathian forests and heard this shit.
I don't know if the Carpathian forests are in.
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This stuff would ring through all the forests.
All the forests.
Across Europe. Across Europe. Started off in Germany, and then would move to Poland, and then from Poland's forests would move into France,
yes.
Belgium, Switzerland, Czech Republic. You guys get what I'm saying.
It would try to go to Russia, but Russia would...
No, yeah, it would definitely not make it all the way to England, but there's the ocean there too.
There's the ocean there.
There's the ocean there too. It definitely would stop in Paris.
Yeah.
Like in France in general, not just in Paris. But I think the winds might be able to take it to Northern Africa. I think there's a possibility.
Yeah, but I think the winds would push it back, just like Russia. The winds would kind of push it back.
Yeah, eventually the Sahara Desert winds would push it back, but still would get its way across Europe.
Its way across Europe, yeah.
Definitely would get its way across Europe. All right. On that note, dude, this has got to be one of the best discoveries we've done on the channel this year. This band is incredible,
and we can say it's a discovery because they're also unsigned,
which is insane.
Which is insane. Because Discovery, but they've been on this label, the smaller.
I can think of 10 worst bands signed to major labels.
Exactly.
I could actually pick the top 10 worst bands of each major label that are not as good as these guys. Fuck, these guys are good. And the dude looks like Peter Tangren from Hypocrisy, like a young version of him. Even sounds a little bit like a young version of him, which is incredible. Like just to say that. But you know what? This one is one of those that doesn't. You got it. The moment the song starts, you're like, there's no way this shit is gonna be bad.
Yeah. The guitar right at the start, it was like it was a buffer. It's like Bruce Buffer. It's like, you're safe. You're in safe hands. The
moment the song starts, you're not like
and we were
I don't know where this is
pretty
going.
skeptical. One, if we knew they were unsigned, even more skeptical.
Fuck, I'm glad we didn't check anything.
Yeah.
Which we normally don't do. So that it doesn't give us a bias. We come in with no bias.
Well, the bias was it's a 6-minute, almost 7-minute track
of an unsigned band.
Of a band that we had no idea about. If we knew they were unsigned, it would probably even be lower.
That's what I'm saying. We would be even more concerned about it.
But dude, that starting riff, it took away all worries, man. It was like a nice warm bath.
When I saw them in the forest and I hear that riff, I'm like, fuck. There's no losing here.
I saw the shoulder guitar,
There's no losing here. And I look at the dude, he looks like a young Peter Tangren. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I was like, there's no way this song is at any point in time is going to go to shit. Like, I just don't see these guys allowing a song that starts off like that to lose its way all the way through and to eventually end up in a breakdown. I just don't see that happening. Not that there's anything wrong with breakdowns, but for a song like this is melodic death metal at its best. Like, fuck, this was so fucking good. And unsigned.
Someone sign these guys.
Dude, Reaper Entertainment, you guys are in Germany. Sign these guys. Noble Demon, sign these guys. Somebody sign these guys. Fucking RPM, Raining Phoenix, you guys are in Germany too. You sign almost everybody with a fucking dick in his hand and a guitar on his lap. Sign these guys. I'm sure they can get a dick on their hands and a guitar on their lap.
Well, actually, the reason why they're so good is because they have their guitars in their hands.
Not their dicks.
Not their dicks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I gotta send this around, man. You gotta send this
Fuck,
around.
like, how are these guys, like, unsigned? Man, I remember back in the day, you know the Source magazine? I don't even know if they're still around. But back in the day, in the 90s, they were a popular hip-hop magazine. So, like, they were the hip-hop magazine. So if you were an artist trying to break through and your album got reviewed by the Source, and you would get, like, 1 out of 5 mics, like, nobody ever got 5 mics. I think Jay-Z maybe have gotten 5 mics. But nobody else ever gotten. But anyways, you would be the shit, right? And they had a section of the magazine, like, that was called the Unsigned Hype. So it was like the new up and coming, like, new artists, like underground artists that nobody's ever heard of. They were unsigned, but they were really good. Like, I feel like we need to start our very own Unsigned Hype corner. Like, once a week we fucking hit a band that's unsigned and we kind of, like,
give them
their dues.
Give them their dues, yeah.
Give them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one, once again, we
bouquet
didn't know.
after bouquet. Yeah, these guys can have their flowers, man.
Dude, like, I didn't know about this band, but like you said, 6+ minute song. If I knew that they were unsigned, I don't even know if we would have picked it from. I don't know if I would have picked it from the Patreon list because it's a very long song. You're taking a huge gamble with a band that doesn't have a track record. We've never heard of them before. But this is one of the reasons I keep telling you guys. This is one of the reasons why we don't really do any sort of background check on the bands that we check out. Patreon or no Patreon, we just don't check anything.
We just take your word for it and we'll do it.
Yeah, I just kind of want to discover the song
also why
by listening to the song.
Yeah, and also, like, videos like this are not going to get, like, tons and tons of views. Right? But we don't give a fuck about that. Like, if we really cared about that, we'd be doing, like, Metallica, old Metallica footage.
System of a Down?
System of a Down, like...
Slaughter to Prevail?
Yeah, like, the bigger bands that get the views, we'd be doing
Falling
that, like,
in
every
Reverse?
day. Yeah, exactly.
Or videos about whatever Falling in Reverse is falling into these days. They have a beef with Motionless in White.
Yeah, because he called
Anyways, he called them a lot of things.
He called them a lot of things, yeah.
So anyhow, this is definitely, if we had a category like Unsigned Hype, this definitely would fall into that category. These guys are tremendous. Tremendous. And you know what? If you're watching this video, if you're a subscriber to this channel, go give these guys a follow on Instagram, on Facebook, on whatever their socials are. Please, go show them some love. These guys deserve all the love they can get. This band is outstanding. Outstanding.
And tell them we sent you too, man.
Yeah, that... I don't know if that helps at all, but yeah, why not?
No, I mean...
It doesn't hurt.
It gets a good rapport with the band.
That's true.
And also, like, I think we need to do our due diligence and if that's what they want, shop these guys around, because these guys need a label.
Listen, if you guys need some help, guys from the band, if you're watching this video, if you guys need
that's
some
why
help, hit me up on the socials. I'll do my best to get you guys in touch with some people. All right?
Because this is like, come on, man. This is like finding an oil reserve and not tapping that shit. Like, come on.
You know another band that's unsigned? Atavistia. You know the guys from Vancouver that sound like Winter Sun?
Yeah.
How the fuck are they also unsigned? Like, seriously, like...
I guess some bands do it, like that's why I said if they're okay with it, because some bands they'd rather be unsigned because then it's...
It's not that they'd rather be unsigned, but some bands...
would rather be independent.
Rather do their own thing.
But
whatever. But Raider's another one.
Oh, Raider, yeah.
And Invicta from Toronto. Like, these are quality bands, dude. Like, quality bands.
And like you said before, I could pick 10 out of every record label. I could pick the top 10 of bands that shouldn't be there.
There's so much riff-raff at some... I know because I got a lot of albums for review, and I got to scroll through a lot of riff-raff. There's a lot of riff-raff out there. But for some reason, you know, they're sucking the right dicks.
Yeah, I guess.
See, you guys, not sucking enough dick. That's what it boils down to. Sometimes you got to take one for the team. Just saying. Pull straws, see who pulls the shortest straw, and then that's the one that takes one for the team.
That's the one that's got to suck the dick.
You know, when in Rome.
One in Diddy's house.
Fuck, how you think Usher got famous, allegedly?
Yeah, man.
You know, I'm just saying.
How do you think Bieber got even more famous?
How do you think Meek Mill got to wear the same clothes as P. Diddy did?
Allegedly.
Those shopping sprees do not pay for themselves.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
if a man ever asks you, hey, do you want to go shopping? I'll pay for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying, there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to pay for something.
You're gonna have to pay
Maybe
him
not.
back.
Maybe not
man.
for the clothes.
Yeah.
Maybe not for the clothes.
If he says you don't have to pay him back, you're gonna have to pay him back.
Like 50 Cent said, everybody thought he was crazy until now.
Yeah.
And people now they realize that they were waking up with sore asses. That's what he said on the podcast with Schultz.
Dude.
You gotta watch the podcast with Schultz. It's 2.5 hours of 50 Cent talking about P Diddy is fucking mint. And he's like, I was the crazy guy. Now suddenly people are realizing that they were waking up with sore asses. I was like, what the fuck? But that's true because one guy in the documentary actually said that he woke up in the morning and his ass was sore. So he's not saying anything that's not true.
50 Cent is now he's doing a lot more public stuff and whatever and talking more.
Dude is pretty funny, man.
And he's funny as shit. And you know what's funny to me is he's like the yin and yang of what Kanye is. Like Kanye does he does the media stuff, but he's red pilled. So he's going out there and he's saying the most fucking outlandish shit, but it's funny as hell. Kanye is the yin. He's out there and he's saying the most outlandish shit and it's funny, but it all sticks and it all
I think you have them twisted around.
Oh, maybe whatever. They're the polar opposites.
I know they're both black, but you had them confused there.
What, it was the yin and the yang?
You described one and you said the other one's name, and then you described the other and you said the other guy's name. Your description and the names did not match with one another.
No, I said Kanye, I said yin and yang, but I said Kanye was the one that's, going out there and saying stuff that no one's really agreeing with, but it's funny.
I know, but you said no, that's not what you said.
You see outlandish shit that's funny.
That's not what you said. You said that for Curtis Jackson, and you said that
Kanye
sings stuff that now it sticks.
Curtis Jackson, okay.
That's his real name, dude. The fucking guy wasn't born as 50 Cent, let me tell you that. Nobody names their kid 50 Cent.
Have you seen some college football players? No.
I'm just saying, 50 Cent is pushing it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, dude, 50 Cent's not pushing it. There's a woman out there named LaForce Henry with a 4 in her name. LE'4 CHE.
At least it's not Chan, like CHAN. 4chan.
No.
that would be better.
But dude, look at all the college football players out there with
I'm just saying,
names,
his
man.
real name is
General Booty. Come on.
His parents had a sense of humor.
The coldest to ever do it, Crawford. Fucking amazing. King Lord.
There's that guy that pitches for the Blue Jays. What's his name?
You Savage?
No, that's his fucking last name, and that's cool as shit. I'm talking about the other guy, the pitcher.
Sir Anthony?
Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony Dominguez?
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Yeah, no one knighted
the fucking guy was knighted by his parents.
He was knighted by his parents, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Anyhow, this is fucking good shit. We'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.